What's up, everyone? What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Leading Lady Dara here. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can't even really see y'all, but hold on one second. Facebook and YouTube, what's going on, everyone? It is your girl, Leading Lady Dara here. Bear with me one second while I add my guests on. You got to be kidding me. Hold on, good people. Waiting for our guests to come on. Hey, can you click the link that I just sent to you? Yes. Mm-hmm. Hey, authentically me. Hello, you're beautiful. Looking at this picture. Rasta, what's going on? Can you click it? Yes. I, yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. You're welcome. Mm-hmm. And you have to download the app? I don't think so. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. You know what? He said, let him let his dog in. Now, listen, good people. This is one of my sponsors right here. You know what? He said, let him let his dog in, good people. We are waiting for Mr. Ronald Stokes to let his dog in. Come on. You better come on because we have guests waiting to see and hear what you have to say. What's good people? It is Friday Eve. I hope y'all are enjoying y'all Thursday. I think we have Instagram, we have YouTube, and we have Facebook on. I decided to go on my StreamYard account and make it accessible for everyone. All right, you back? All right, come on. Because I have YouTube. I was able to get on my StreamYard and I did YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. So come on. Listen, y'all. Okay. All right. End it. Okay. Go ahead. All right, good people. I have someone who is going to join me. I did not add his name on here because I wanted him to introduce himself, but I guess I will do the pleasure of introducing my guest here on this evening. Mr. Ronald Stokes, that is his government, but he goes by Smooth Daddy Productions. He's a music artist. He's a, okay, here we go. There you
Hey, there you go.
go. Okay. All
How
right,
you
Ron.
doing?
I'm good. How are you? Say hello to the audience. You got people from Facebook, you have Instagram, and you also have YouTube on here.
Hello, good people. Sorry for all the little technical difficulties, but I'm glad to be on with you guys tonight. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night, because I am.
Indeed, indeed. I wanted to make sure that I'm recording. So good people, again, as I was just mentioning, that we have Mr. Ronald Stokes here, Ronnie S.
My
Also,
government name, though, dog. I mean, the government name? Like, okay.
Ronnie S. Ronnie S. Ronnie S.
Ronnie S. There you go.
Also known as Smooth Daddy, good people. I just wanted to say that, but I also wanted him to be able to introduce himself. Um, so I introduce yourself, but hold on one second. Oh, okay, we are recording. Let me just make sure. Ooh,
I see the red. I can't tell. You know, I'm getting older.
it says recording in progress. Good, good, good. That's what I wanted to make sure. All right, Ryan, go ahead. All right. Yeah. So hello everyone. I think we done introduced ourselves. We said hello like 50 times. I'm your girl, Lena Lady Dar here. I'm the founder of the organization Walking Them Shoes. I am bringing y'all one of my sponsors here this evening. One of my sponsors, someone who's partnered with me. We've done business together, and right now he is taking the music industry by storm. Good people, as I say, he's a music artist. He's a music producer. He's a music writer. What is that called? What is the music?
Songwriter. Yeah.
Songwriter.
Yes.
Um, so I wanted to bring him on because he is working, or he's been working on many different projects, but this particular project is really, really heartfelt. This one is very meaningful to him. I'm gonna allow him to share the purpose. I'm gonna allow him to talk about the purpose. I'm gonna allow him to share what that project is. But why did I title this Lady Dar and Laps and Laces 2024 sponsor? Is because Mr. Ronnie S. here, the project that he's working on is perfect timing for the breast cancer and domestic violence awareness event coming up October 20th. If you didn't know, Sunday, October 20th at 1:30 p.m. at Abraham Lincoln High School. Good people, and we'll talk and share more about that. But go ahead, Mr. Ronnie S. I want you to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Well, as Lady Dar said, my name is Ronnie S. I'm an artist out of Philadelphia. I've been doing music for many, many years. I don't want to even put a stamp on it, but I come from a musical background of songwriters, artists, like my father. Their group was the Royal Five back in the late 60s and early 70s. And my uncle may be well-renowned songwriter John Whitehead from McFadden and Whitehead. So I have a lot of family ties to the music industry, and now I'm finally doing something for myself. I've done a lot with others, but now I finally put out my album, which is entitled RSVP. And why I entitled it RSVP is because I want to welcome you into my world and send you an invitation and see if you would accept. So basically, generally, that's that. But what we're talking about today is a particular song I wrote off the RSVP album entitled Dear Mama. And that was a tribute to my mom. I've been waiting for years to kind of do this, to kind of just give back. And, I was, you know, I went through a lot losing her. So the pain that I experienced was something I don't wish on anybody. But it led me to finally let up, because it was even hard to talk about, to write a song about it. And so, yeah, that's basically what we're doing. And she died from breast cancer. Breast cancer took her out of here 2010, August 7th, 2010, worst day of my life. And ever since then, because she was such a loving and giving woman, I wanted to give back and keep her legacy alive. So I decided to partner with the foundation, and Lady Dar obviously being one of those foundations that deals with breast cancer, domestic violence, mental health. It's a lot going on in the community, and we're trying to give back. And so we're asking you guys to go donate. We have a button on the website at smoothdaddymusic.com. Now, this is where everybody messes up Smooth Daddy. It's Ebonic. Smooth is SMOOVDADDYMUSIC.com. So that's smoothdaddymusic.com. If you go on the website, give $1, $5, $10, $20, anything would help for the cause. So that's what we're here on tonight to talk about.
Okay, Smooth Daddy.
I try to get it all in. You know how it is.
So tell me a little bit more. You made mention of this album. When did this idea come to you? Because we realized that, I'm sorry for the loss of your mother.
Thank you.
Understanding how that is. I too, I lost my mother as well, not to breast cancer, but definitely a loss is a loss, and it's painful. And I don't care if it happened yesterday, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, it is definitely painful. It just kind of leaves an empty space in your heart. It leaves you feeling void. So I can empathize with you with that. But when did this desire, or when did this idea come to you?
Well, its idea came to me a couple years ago, and it really took a toll on the family, because she was the matriarch, and I mean she was so loving. I tell you, she loved her family, was her legacy to me, because I mean she knew we all was taking care of kids, and she would always say, you'll see one day when the emptiness syndrome kick in. And I'm like, Mom, I'm taking care of the kids right now. I don't want to think about that.
Mm-hmm.
But it makes me think about, now that I'm in that position, how thoughtless I was at what she was going through. And so those are some of the life lessons that I learned about really seizing the moment, because tomorrow's not promised.
I promise. That is so true. And I'm sorry, I was actually typing the banner for the donations and where they could find, where they can actually um, give donations. So take me back just a moment, Ronnie S. I just want to, we know that this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and there are a lot of people who have been affected by it. But when you lose someone so dear and near, such as a mother, such as, your parent, it's really heartfelt. And I mean, it's heartfelt, even if it's just a friend. But when you lose your mother to breast cancer, and that time of the year roll around, what does that feel like? How does that make you feel? Because I feel like it would make me want to write a song. If I feel like it would make me have this desire to do more, you know. And again, my mother didn't die from breast cancer, but at the same time, it's like a loss. A loss is still a loss. But with breast cancer being so prevalent in our area, in our community, and just worldwide, honestly, it almost feels like you can't sit down and do nothing. And you didn't. You decided to create this song that was in your heart. And I was able to hear it. Good people. It will be released. Go ahead. So tell me what was that like? What is it like for you around this time of the year?
It's really difficult every year. It never gets easier. And I say that line in my song because she's been going down for 14 years. And time does heal a little, but as you go around those special times like the holiday months, it's really when it hits hardest because you're used to that person and the traditions and the love that that person gave. It's no longer there anymore.
Right.
It's heartbreaking. And I really believe that it could really go to an extent if it's really not talked out. If you're not supported by loved ones and people that understand the pain, that can kind of be there with you as a support as you're going through those challenges and tough times. But doing it alone, I feel for that person, because it can really get to the extent of a mental health issue, and it's not being talked about enough, in my opinion.
The
So I
mental health.
decided to, put together a song that would just kind of touch that emotion, share the triumphs and the failures of that journey, whether it was taken sooner than expected or at all,
Mhm.
period. Um, there's people out there hurting, and I
Absolutely.
really, really want to find healing.
So this song, is it safe to say that this song brought upon your healing? It's almost like writing in a journal. You wrote this song and you're healing. It's also a dedication to her. It's also a way to honor your mother. You know, um, Good people, I do want to share with y'all. Ronnie, you want to share with the people how they're able to find you. We're not ending the live, but I just want to be able to put that out there in the beginning as well as at the end, how they can find you.
We're
Because your song is coming out tonight, right? It hits tonight.
Yeah, actually, Dear Mama drops tonight, midnight. You can It's on all streaming platforms. But also you can go to my website. That's where, I like to really engage with my community, is really personal. I want to get to know you. I want to be able to be accessible to the fan base. And
Mhm.
so I'm working on that. I'm more like I guess what you call me, like a more um, loner type of person.
Okay.
But I understand that there's people that need to be heard. There's people that need to find hope, and music is one of the biggest ways that really heal us.
Yes, yes,
It
yes,
it
yes.
healed me when I wrote the song "Dear Mama." It was a hard time for me to even talk about or think about, you know,
Mhm.
those type of you know uh, situations. So it helped.
Then I think music brings me joy. Music is a healing, a way to heal your soul. Music brings us joy. We have different genres of music that touches us, but I think the most important aspect is the lyrics. The lyrics of it. We move to the beat. And I don't know all of the acoustics and all that name, but we do move to the beat. But when you find that song that has the beat and the lyrics to it, the words really really touches your heart. So in our community, we have our black men who tend to suffer in silence. A lot of them put on a facade like it is all well. They put on this facade like, I got this, I'm good. And granted, we are as Christians to speak those things that are not as though they are. So we want to profess that we got it, but deep down inside, sometimes the pain is so severe, the pain is so tough and rough that we rather go and self medicate than to actually look at those feelings, deal with those feelings, and write something just like you did. Now, granted, good people, everybody may not be a songwriter. You may not have the talent or the gift that Mr. Ronnie S. have right here, but there's healing in writing. There's healing in expressing yourself. And that's what he did when he decided to write Dear Mama. And, I have to commend you because it's not easy. And I heard this song, and you really literally express not how you feel, but you just, I can feel your pain through it, but I also felt the healing.
Mm. Yeah, that's important because I didn't want it to be a sad. You know how they say, a home going should be celebrated, right?
Right.
Or I didn't want to make it a funeral down Debbie Downer type of song, but I wanted to bring consciousness to people celebrating their loved ones, whether
Mhm.
they're gone and especially if they're still here.
Absolutely, good people. So y'all hear that? Y'all definitely need to give your mothers her flowers now. Do not wait until it's too late. Do not wait. And I think a lot of us don't, sometimes, we think, our mothers are going to be around forever. My mother died when she was 44.
Mm. Yeah.
Um, and often I forget sometimes it'd be 46, but no, it literally was 44. She died in 1996. She died of lung cancer when she was 44 years old.
Mm.
That's the prime of her life,
I'm sorry.
but little old me thinking, I got my mom, like, she's my best friend. She's my heart. She's my everything. And that's how men are too. Men grow up to be protectors of their mothers. So I'm sure that there was not just grief that you felt, there was like loss, there was hurt, there was pain, there was so much that you probably felt and feeling like I'm supposed to take care of my mom.
Yeah, absolutely. I was looking, I wanted to, because there's one thing I wanted to share with the people. Did I share it? I don't know if I shared it with the Dear Mama, the shirts.
I think I saw a picture of it.
Hold on 1 second.
So again, with people, I have Mr. Ronnie S on here, and I'm saying Mr. as if he is elderly, but in which he's not. Ronnie S, songwriter, producer. He's a
Yep.
music artist for people, a good music artist. Music. He's written more than just this particular song that we're speaking about. You have several different albums, right, Ron?
Yeah, I have this will be my eighth single released off the RSVP. And
Congratulations.
eight is new beginnings.
Yes,
Mind
it is.
you, it's new beginnings. So I'm really looking forward to this spiritually being the doorway to me really ministering to the people. Um and that's what because really like it's all about Yah. It's all about Yah with me. This is something he's instilled in me to put out and do it. And I was like Moses. I was a little reluctant because I hadn't did it in a while. I kind of put it to the shelf for many years. And then I
Mhm.
came back when I was finally healed and ready to deal with it and write all these songs that was on my heart. So that's how that all started. Better late than never, folks. So those of you that are above the 50 plus crowd, it ain't over. Keep
Mhm.
seeking, keep doing what it is that you was called to do. Yeah, but
Absolutely. I hear that
this
good
is that
people.
shirt. Um, to just put this as the album cover. I don't know if you
Just
can see it.
we can see it perfect right there. Yep.
Yes, that's my mother. And
Mm.
I'm doing these shirts also um as part of the release of the album, right? And some of those proceeds will also go to the breast cancer awareness. But
Mhm.
we thought of a great idea that there's a lot of people out there that have lost their mother. And
Mhm.
if you're interested, we can personalize a t-shirt for you where
Mhm.
you can send us a picture in and her born date and passing date, and we'll replace my mother to your mother on your own personalized Smooth Daddy version of Dear Mama from the RSVP album.
Okay. Okay, that sounds interesting. Good people, if you're interested, I may have to gift one of those to my brother.
Yeah, that'd be
Definitely.
nice. Imagine your mother on there, that picture
Hmm.
being your mother. So it's a
Definitely.
lot. We know it's a lot of people going to want to do it. So we're prepared and ready.
Hmm. So how long have you been singing?
I started singing at the age of 5. 5 years old. My father, the Royal Five, they were, when you wake up and you see a band in your living room and 5 guys, with mics and stepping and rehearsing, um, is easy to fall in love with music. So
Mm-hmm.
that's how it all got started. And then me and my cousin started a group. We started doing the Jacksons, and that at that time was popular. And we wound up doing shows and even opening for our fathers. So it was
Hmm.
really a big experience for us and our uncle, of course.
Well, hello, TikTok Roblox. I'm not sure who that is, but hello. Okay. Well, that's good, Ron. So you started out at the age of 5. It
Yes.
was in your bloodline, it was definitely in your bloodline, but you took a different route, right? You took a different route. When you went off to college, you decided
Yeah.
to all right.
What happened was, I played football. God rest my mom. Thank my mom for that because she put me in football. Not dad, my mom. She put me in the football. Little League. So I've been playing Little League simultaneously as I've been singing. And, at some point when I got into high school, was well, got a lot of accolades and recognition for being a, all city player. I had got a scholarship and I had a choice to make. And matter of fact, this is interesting because this same person, me and my brother have been knowing each other for years, Tone Love from the
Mm-hmm.
Tough Crew, the legendary group Tough Crew, was
Mm-hmm.
my buddy in high school. And we
Mm-hmm.
actually started, like, at that time beatboxers was out, and we would go in the bathroom, man, in between breaks, and we'd be up with one of the saints, and just rhyming and beatboxing. And so
It was already in you. So from the age of 5, you may have, put it on a back burner, but then you get to high school and here go Tone. Y'all got this beatboxing and y'all got this voice box here, and now y'all singing.
yeah, yeah. Well, Tone, he went off. What happened was I had to make a choice, and my mom was like, "No, you're going to school." I wanted to pursue the music career then, but she wasn't with that. She said, you got a scholarship, you're going to go play football and get your education." So I left Tone, and me and Tone, that's before Tough Crew was formed. And I'll never forget him telling me, he said, "Yo, man," he said, "Ronnie, I don't blame you, bro. You got to do what you got to do, bro." He said, "But I'm going to do this thing, bro. I'm going to make it."
And
And
he
I just
definitely
was looking at the time, was like, "Yeah, bro, I know you're going to make it." You know what I mean? But it was still a little doubt. You know how you don't, it's just like, really? Okay, I hope so. And boom, a year later, Tough Crew was formed. And I was coming home from college, going to my boys' concerts.
Mhm.
So that's how me and Tone kicked off. But I love that brother. That's my brother. He's not just a friend of mine. We've been friends for 40 years.
Yeah,
Almost late, almost 40 years. Yeah.
definitely. Shout out to Tone Love. Much love to him.
And we got
So
some projects too. Me and Tone with Soul Survivors is more on the life music, we call it, but it's more inspirational, gospel, feel R&B. You know what I mean? We call it R&G.
oh, it's really
R&G.
it
Rhythm and
is.
gospel.
You said what is it?
Rhythm and gospel.
Rhythm and
Like, but
gospel.
we call it life music because it's not particular. It's about life itself and the goodness of life. We like to bring that vibe and the direction that people should, find that happiness. And
Right.
that's the word. That's the king, the kingdom.
Mhm. Well, that's good. Yeah, Tone is good people's always showing love to everyone. He really has a great heart. Taking it back a couple of years, when I first met you, you were singing. You and Tone were, y'all were singing. We were at an event and I heard you sing, and I think I was busy. I was vending too, right?
Yeah, you
And
were spending.
I was actually trying to get over to where y'all were, but it was like I was caught up, I think, with a cell or something. And then when I heard your voice, I was like, "Whoa, who is that, Luther? Like, who is this person?" So you've been singing and touching the lives of many people. I'm really grateful and excited for all of what you're doing, all that what you've been blessed to do. And I know that being it, this one is your eighth single, you're saying?
Yes, the eighth
Yeah.
single off the RSVP album.
Now, how is that?
You can go on the YouTube. My YouTube channel is Ronnie S apostrophe S. So you can see all the songs that are out that way. You can go to our website. There's a place where you can click into the music grooves, and it'll take you to all the music on my website. Plus my merch, which I'm wearing today. This is our signature I'm Different SC Limited version of a collection. And we got a lot of stuff you can choose from. If you go to our website, go to merch, hit the merch button. We got duffel bags,
So that's
cup holders.
SmoothDaddyMusic.com, right?
Yeah, SmoothDaddyMusic.com. That's SMOOVEDADDYMUSIC.com. And if you click on the merch, you can see all the merch, man. We got like this outfit right here. You know,
You
we got them in different colors, sizes. Plus we have like the Dear Mama shirt I told you, plus some other a lot of stuff on there. Shorts,
do you have
slides. Second.
Mr. Ronnie S? Do you have on a whole sweatsuit?
No, this is not a whole sweatsuit, but I got on the shorts. I don't
Well,
know if you can see it.
oh, so is it is it a two piece? That's what I'm asking.
No, not this one. I do have a sweatsuit, John, like this. But can you see the? I don't know if you can see it.
So the logo is on the pants.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So
That's,
what I was trying to get at is if it's an entire sweatsuit or is it you just repping a sweatshirt?
no, the shirt and the hat.
Okay. Right. Got you.
Right.
Okay.
But I
Okay.
have like shorts, as you see. We got gym shorts. We got workout compressed. All we got everything. You just need to go to the website. Even for women, we got leggings, sports bras. We got slides. We got fanny packs. Whatever you need, we got it.
Mhm.
Especially if you're a workout gym rat. We're also getting in the kids line as well, and the adults casual wear and even formal at some point. So yeah.
Okay. So TikTok roadblock. I see your message. I was trying to respond to this person's message on here. But it sounds like you're doing some great things. It sounds like, you're really headed in the right direction in many ways. And the reason why I say that is because besides products, you providing a service. You're providing a service, and the service that you're providing is healing the hearts of many, not just the women, not just the men. Many of his albums, his singles that he's released is I want to say is very not just sensual, but they're soothing to the soul.
Mhm.
Uh, so tell us about a few other singles that you've released, Ron.
Yes, released our first single that I released was "Don't Give Up." It's a very inspirational song, obviously, because we know that people, tend to get weary in the fight. It's a tough life, and
Mhm.
I always want to. And in relationships, it's even harder if you don't have those right attributes in place, like communication, being understanding, being loving, being romantic. So I really am an expert. What I call myself is
You
I
call yourself
love love,
expert? You
and
call
that's
yourself?
what I'm saying is I love love. I
Mhm.
love love, and that's what I write about. Whether it's relationships, anything
Okay.
pertaining to love.
So drop some gems on us ladies out here.
Like what?
So you said, so one of my taglines for my t-shirt brand, my Wits brand, is love to love. So I
Yeah,
am one who loves to love. Um, but
I
there's a
love
reason.
love to love.
Yes, but it's not always easy. It is not always easy. Is
No.
there? So I think one of the someone on here is asking, is there rules? Are you asking Ronnie S? Is there rules to what? I'm not certain if he's asking, is there rules to love or what? He's streaming from YouTube, so
Mm.
uh, bear with
Well,
us.
yeah, I
But as
would.
I was stating, was give the lady some gems, because what happens is your music is soothing to the soul. And I don't know if the music that I heard, I've heard "Don't Give Up," but I don't think that was like a relationship. Was that more or less for um, God, a relationship with God?
Which one you talking about?
Don't give up.
Don't give up it was really targeted about a relationship between a couple that
Oh,
would learning to communicate and giving and taking, being just the person that not so stubborn and stuck in your own ways, but open to even if somebody makes a mistake, like we
mhm,
all make mistakes, we're not perfect.
right.
So the challenge is in a marriage and in a relationship for long term is that you want you got to be able to listen to the other person. You need to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Those are some of the lyrics that are in that song. Um, you know, um, even if it's to lay aside pride, right?
Mhm.
Because pride gets in the way and nothing can get done. It's like a
Yeah.
blockage. So if you're going to be prideful and that person's going to be prideful, you're not going to make it. So it's just some remedies and jewels, like you said, gems in that song that I wrote that will bring healing and understanding.
Mhm. So it's also offering advice. So you're not just really singing just to be singing, just to be heard. You're offering advice, and
Yes.
the lyrics is offering advice. So
Yeah.
that's great, Ron. That is really great. God has really blessed you with the talent to have a lovely voice in what you do. It's very soothing to the soul. And your lyrics are really on point. They're very helpful, very much like you get a sense of comfort when you're listening to your music. It's really, and your beats. You make some of the beats as well, right?
Yes, I'm a producer.
Hmm.
And I work with quite a few, well, not a lot. I have a limited amount of people that kind of have my vibe and my feel that I work with, collab with. Also want to give a shout out to Blizz and Garage Studios, my engineer from Serene Studios, Culture. Donnie Vocals. It's a lot of people that are supporting me. Obviously, my team, um, which I have my co-partner, Soraya, who is like the engine of this operation. So, everything is lining in place. We've, connected with Tiffany. I want to give a shout out to her. We're, she's new. We brought her aboard from our marketing to control the marketing aspect, and she has a team. So there's things that are all lining up, and so I'm very excited to
As
keep
you
moving.
should, as you should very much be excited, not just because it's the eighth album, eighth single that you're releasing. This is one that is very near and dear to your heart. It is an
Uh-huh.
amazing song, very comforting, very soothing, very inspiring. A lot of men, again, it goes back to, when I heard the song, it's comforting to me as a woman. But yet, when I think of men and how, they're prideful. And to me, listen, baby, pride is like poison. It destroys you. It can kill you. It can kill your dreams. It can kill relationships. So I consider pride as poison. But a lot of men, again, like they walk around with this facade as if like, everything is perfect. And sometimes when you lose someone that you love, it is hurtful. Not sometimes, it is hurtful. It's
Every
hurtful.
time. every
You
time.
you lose your way, Ron. You lose your way. So, this is perfect timing for you. Your mother passed of breast cancer, and now it's the breast cancer. I mean, and we honor these women. We acknowledge these women all year round. Like, I mean, every day I'm listening, either hearing someone's story. Just the other day, like I was just stating how, in my research overload, this week has been just so very heavy for me because listening to these women's stories, it's
Mm.
heavy. I say heavy. The it's heavy. Going through what they're going through. Let it, just hearing a diagnosis, and just listening to you tell your mother's story. She was protecting you and your siblings. Like, she's hurting inside. She's hurting from this diagnosis, but yet she's still trying to protect her adult children.
Still trying to protect to the last hour. That was the thing that I'll never forget, is because my mother was a registered nurse by her profession, and she went from taking care of people to having to be taken care of, and it's always a dramatic feel. If you notice, she's there to support and help so many people in their times, and then she's on the bed. She's on that medical bed, and
Mhm.
so you know, she didn't want. She told the doctors. I know my mother. She told them, don't tell us, until
Mhm.
they couldn't. They had no choice but to tell
Mhm.
us, and they fought with her and said, we got to let them know. And that day, I'll never forget. It was probably like July. They said, your mother has 6 months to live, and she apologized to us. She said, I'm sorry.
Mhm.
And I said, you're the one in this situation, and you're apologizing to us
Mhm.
like she let us down. I'll never forget that. I'll never
Mhm.
forget that. You know, but her courage and her
Mhm.
strength, her love to keep us from hurting. She would go to that length and tell
Mhm.
them, doc, and they cooperated with her for a while. Now here's the thing. I started counting 6 months. I'm like, okay, it's July. Oh, okay, so it's looking around like January of next year.
Mhm.
My mother died in August,
Wow.
a month later.
A month later.
A
Wow.
month later.
That breast cancer is very, very it's sickening. It's heartbreaking. It's, I mean, again, the stories that I hear is just like, I don't know how people really, I don't work with breast cancer patients on a daily basis. I encounter them throughout, me being working in a hospital, but it's devastating. Some of the things you have, you do have some who may be diagnosed and is able to, get a lumpectomy, or maybe even some chemo, radiation, or mastectomy. It's different levels to it,
Hmm.
but the reason why Laps and Laces exists today is because I decided to honor women who have fought that fight, honor women, who is actually alive and still fighting that fight. But then also those who are just not aware of how serious it is. It's very serious. Are we on here just talking about music? No, we're not. There's a cause behind it, there's a reason behind it. You lost your mother to breast cancer and you support the cause. Just so happened you decided to write this song and dedicate this song to your mother, and it came out today. It's going to be released at midnight. So I'm very happy for you. I'm happy for you in many ways, not just because you wrote the song, but because you were able to express yourself. And not too many men feel comfortable enough to do it. And you're sharing this with the entire world. You're sharing this with everyone. Is there anything that you like to leave the audience with?
Yeah, I know that there's a lot of people out there that have experienced the loss of their mother. And I just want to tell you, keep the faith, don't give up. You're going to have some bad days, but just know that this too shall pass. That's the one thing that has gotten me over the hump. every time that I encounter that dark period, that dark moment,
Mhm.
and it just helps me to keep going on. And I just want to encourage everybody to love your mother, love your father, love your parents, love everybody. Just love while they're still alive. Give them their flowers. Tell them, because you just don't know when that day will come, and we all know that it will come for all of us. So love today. Just keep let love win.
Mhm.
You know, if you got any unforgiveness or you've not forgiven somebody, forgive them, because guess what? It doesn't help anything. It just hurts and perpetuates these pains that we're all experiencing. And I'm really wanting people, if they're to the point of almost mental health problems, to seek help,
Mhm.
pray, meditate, and things always get better. It always gets better.
So Sunday, October the 20th at 1:30, Ronnie S will be out at Laps and Laces, sharing, his products and, the service that he's providing, in which it is music, music to your ears. In fact, everyone, I'm asking y'all to, come on out on Sunday, 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 Sunday. I know it's the Lord's Day. I know it's football time, but come on out because it's for a great cause. Again, donations are accepted. Sponsorship, we are still asking for sponsors to, you know what? Shout out to two great people who signed up for sponsorship today. One paid already in full. You know what? Why not shout them out? Much love to New Style Entertainment. Also, good people. Pardon me, because
Smooth
you
Daddy.
Smooth Daddy, I have so many different people who have been reaching out and um, just showing their love and their willingness to be able to support this cause. Because again, I do this. This is our third year. Would have been our fourth year, but we had to miss last year. So we have this year as our third year supporting women who are suffering with, have been diagnosed, and those who have lost their battle, to breast cancer as well as domestic violence. That is another cause that we support. Shout out to Van the Man. He's a financial expert. We have so many different people who are showing love. And you know what? Hold on. I better not dare forget. Uh, oh, God. Shout out to Sasha. I'm sorry. Shout out to Sasha, good people. Pink Promises, good people. Come on out because there'll be a few vendors there. You'll be able to get more information about breast cancer. We're just bringing breast cancer awareness and domestic violence awareness into the communities because guess what, good people? There are some people who don't get out, believe it or not. There are some people who do not get out. So the purpose of Laps and Laces is to bring awareness into the community, bring the information to our people, allow them to be able to access these resources available. Because guess what? We know we all have to go someday, but if we could just hold on, if we could just take better care of ourselves so that we're not succumbing to breast cancer. And it's not just for women. Breast cancer is coming for men too. Men
Absolutely.
suffer with breast cancer as well. So we just want to be able to and not only encourage y'all, but to educate y'all. So come on out on Sunday. I know it's the Lord's Day, but good people, if you can, if you find it in your heart, at 1:30, we'll be out there for a few hours. So just come on out and show love to those people because the year before last, we had women out there that came from Delaware. I'm talking the mother and daughter who
Yeah.
both were suffering with breast cancer. And, it's showing love. It's standing in a gap. It's standing in unity for her. And that her can be you. That her can be your mother, your grandmother, niece, daughter. I mean, it can be anyone. And we all have been affected vicariously through someone if it's not you that is dealing with breast cancer or domestic violence. So come on out, good people. To those of you who are on my Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, much love to each and every one of you. Thank y'all for
Much
joining.
love.
And you can find Ronnie. You can find Ronnie S.
Ronnie S is always there.
Smooth
On
Daddy and
Instagram, yes, Smooth Daddy Music _ LLC for IG. For TikTok, it's Ronnie S. R&B Extraordinaire. And on Facebook, it's Smooth Daddy Productions. So yeah, you can find me all over. I'm out here.
he is out here. Tell me
I'm
that.
outside.
What's the Instagram again?
Instagram is smooth SMOOVE Daddy Music _ LLC.
Come on with all that music _ LLC. I gotta type all that in there. Smooth Daddy
You
Music
know,
LLC. Yes, good people.
absolutely. TikTok is a lot easier. Ronnie S R&B Extraordinaire.
Yes, y'all go
We're
ahead and
growing though. We're
follow Smooth.
thankful.
Say that again.
I said no. We're growing, and we're thankful to all the fans out there. Who is? I just want to give a shout out to them because without them, it's senseless to me. You know what I mean? When I write for people to have an experience of love, healing, sadness, whatever the emotions are, to get you through. That's what music does. It's healing.
Ron, I'm still here, but hold on. Can you still see me, right?
Yeah.
Hold on one
You're
second.
in the show. What is that?
What
Smooth
is it?
Daddy. Oh, you just had my name, Smooth Daddy Music _ LLC. Yeah.
It says live on Instagram, but for some reason I'm not seeing it, and I didn't see anybody pop up from Instagram. I know you can't go, but hold on. Let me try to go on very quickly because I don't want to let you go if
Hmm.
hold on. Shoot, what did I just do? The next streaming software. What are you talking about? I don't think I was connected. Hold on, Ron, because we could really do something really quick. Matter of fact, let's do this. But you can go ahead and finish telling the people about what they can look forward to.
Yeah. We got now I'm gonna be dropping songs. I've been doing almost an average of one song a month and a half, like anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks, and I'm dropping another release. I got songs, and some I'm like I want to get it out because timing's everything, right?
Mhm.
So we got some interesting songs coming down the pike. You can pay attention, keep an eye out on that, and also my merch collection is like really moving. I mean, moving fast. A lot of people are liking, the outfits that we create. The creativity is key to us. Quality is key to us, because I want to make sure that the people get quality, good quality product from us. Um, the one thing that I'm really want to focus on in regards to this adventure that we're on together with the event October 20th at 1:30 at Abraham Lincoln High School. That's correct. In Philly.
Mhm.
Is it at,
Yeah.
at Lincoln Abraham? Okay. And us sponsoring them, you'll be giving to us. We're giving sponsorship to Walking Them Shoes organization, and we want to also some of the other organizations that we're working with. So you can go to my website, SmoothDaddyMusic.com, click the donate button. We don't care if it's $1, $5, $10, whatever you can give. It'll be going to a worthy cause and helping us, you know, beat this thing. I mean, because the early detection, there's been great deal of success. But if you don't detect in a certain time, you could be, it could be terminal. It's as simple as that. So early detection is key. and also the research that they're doing to even cure this thing completely. Because my mom was going prematurely. 61, I don't believe that was her time to go. Um,
Very,
just like your mom, 44, like
very
really
early.
too
Yeah.
early. And she should be alive. She should have had a few more years, but this disease is out there and we got to really conquer it. So go to our website, donate whatever you can, and we'll give half the proceeds to the organizations, including Walking Them Shoes. So just wanted to put that out there. And the shirt, if you want a personalized shirt with your mother with our album cover, send in to my email. Whenever you write this down, it's smooth, that's SMOOVE, studio, STUDIO, session, SESSION @gmail.com. So if you send us an inquiry and a picture, we'll do a customized shirt with your mother on the shirt and her born and death date. That's all we need to get that done. Serious inquiries only, though. Thank you.
What's the turnaround period for that?
Turnaround period could be, I would say, 7 to 10 business days, depending on what shipping you choose. If you want, you go to the website. It has the sizes, it has the colors, it has everything, all the information. You put your information in,
Mm-hmm.
and it'll ship to you.
Okay. All right, good people. Ryan, I think we actually are not live on Instagram because I
No.
don't see you.
Well,
I
we
don't.
can put the air, save this in the air.
Yeah, definitely. Because I'm checking it now and I don't see it, but I don't want to continue to have my head down and trying to figure it out. Um, Let me see all this time. Let me see something. It still won't allow. It keeps saying to update it, and I already know that it's updated and it's clicked on. So it says I'm live though. Actually, it says I am, but I just don't see it when I just tried to go on there. But hopefully we'll be able to catch it
Yeah,
um, thereafter. And what I
because you can
didn't,
replay this.
yeah, definitely you can, record it. I mean, chop it up and make little bit skits of it. So we should be good. But good people, thank y'all so much for those of you who have watched this live. I just want to continue to encourage my brother here because he's doing some amazing things. So not only encouraging him but supporting him as well. And this is what the community is all about. It's not all about Darnice. It's not all about this person or that person. It is about bringing one another together and
Yes.
collaborating with one another. And he has some great things that is coming up right now. He has his single that is getting ready to pop at 12 midnight for people. I
12
want y'all to
minutes.
check it out. It is a beautiful song. And this man wrote from his heart. He wrote from his soul. You really feel him in this song. And for those of you, again, who still have your mothers around, good people, y'all don't realize how blessed y'all are. You really truly don't even understand how blessed you truly are. And younger people, good people, young kids, young men and women, y'all still have your mothers here in your lives.
Treat them
God
right. Love
honor
them.
her and your father, and
Love them.
honor them, love them, respect them. When things don't go your way, don't play victim. Don't play victim. Own your mess, have the conversation, and love one another and move on. Because if the devil has his way, he will continue to, what is he good for? Steal, kill, and
And
destroy.
destroy. Period.
Exactly. and
Period.
and it ruins relationships. So good people, for those of you, I hear women, young girls all the time, yeah, my mom get on my nerves. Yep, that may be true, but love her anyway. So it is about supporting one another. Thank y'all so much for joining us live. Ronnie S. Smooth Daddy, thank you very much.
You're
And
welcome.
do you want to take us out with a tune or something?
You know what? You want to take it out? Yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a little taste,
Give him a
and you
little
can
taste.
debate them out of the song being released tonight.
Yes, just give him a little taste.
Let's see. I don't know who needs to hear this, but stop dwelling on the past.
All right, good people. I think we lost Mr. Ronnie S. Did we lose you?
You know she gon' feed you, keep you safe and warm. Get my mind. You are my favorite girl. You are so special. You mean the world to me. Mama, your love continues on. I thought we would be together, but I guess I was wrong. Send your mother some flowers. I don't want to get too much just going in.
Thank you for that. We appreciate that.
You're
Giving us a
welcome.
little taste. Thank you so much, Mr. Ronnie S. We know where they can find you, and hopefully they'll not only find you on your social media platforms, but they'll also find you out on the field
Yes,
Sunday, October 20th. Good
Sunday.
people.
Yes,
Again,
absolutely. We're going to have our table set up, and we'll have some of the merch you can get right on site or put a pre-order in.
yeah. Much love to you, Ron.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to jump over on Instagram. I'll see you in a few, right?
Okay.
All right.
You guys have a good one.
All right, good people. Family, family, family on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. Thank y'all so much for joining. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to Ronnie S. story. I look forward to sharing with y'all many more sponsors will be coming through. Good people, especially my ladies. We have Tierra Carter will be joining Sister Circle Social Show on Saturday morning at 10 a.m. She is the founder of the nonprofit, oh God, founder of the nonprofit Mothers Fighting from the Grave. She is also the co-author of a book about domestic violence, good people. We are going to hear her story. We are going to just encourage not I mean we are going to encourage everyone. So if you join us on this live, if you join us here on the Sister Circle Social Show on Saturday morning, you will truly be blessed. It is your girlie Liddy Dar. She is out. Thank you so much for joining, good people. Have a good one.